Hey guys, Mike here from 100 Heroes. Went to Texas over the weekend. Of course, had to hit some of the comic book stores, check out some stuff. So I just thought I'd show you some of the things we found. So first off, we were in the Dallas area. Went up to Plano, stayed in Richardson, I believe it was called, where we stayed. So hit a couple half price books, and then so these are some of the books that I picked. Now we were there back in I think it was November time frame we were there, and I hit the half price books, hit about two or three of them there, and a lot of the half price books, very disappointed. They had like 90% of the books were just without bags, so they were kind of trashed. The books that were in bags, nothing really spectacular. I didn't pick up anything, so I hit them again. A couple months later, flew back out there, hit them again. So pretty much, the first one looked the same. Had nothing there. They get 90% of the books out of bags. A lot of them were trash and stuff like that. So didn't pick up anything. Second one I went to, pretty much I found two books. I found this one, nothing great, but it was something. Because I look at some of these, I'll get them graded. So I try to find if they're going to be a 9.8 quality, get them graded, try and flip them, stuff like that. So I found an X-Files #1. It has the serial number up on top. So I picked it up. It was $5. So yeah, I picked up that one. Then they had the King of Black. This is the variant edition. They had that one there. This one was marked 250 at the time. And that was pretty much it after going through all the boxes they had there. Again, it was kind of disappointing. A lot of the comics at that half price book was the same thing. They're all out of bags. And the ones that were boarded, they weren't really that great of books. But I picked those two up. And of course, when I was leaving, I asked the cashier if they had any other comics behind the counter, because a lot of times that's where they keep them. So they had like two long boxes full of comics still. So I started digging through the comics, and I found another, the X-Files #1 again. This is the non-serial number version. So yeah, I snagged it. I put that in the pile that I was going to buy. And I started digging around. They had a Deadpool #43, so it started to get a little bit better. It started to look good. And then of course, Deadpool 44 part 2. I think it's part 1, the Cat Trap. Part 1 and 2. The other part 2 is in the Black Panther book, but they didn't have that one. But I'll take part 1. That's a good book right there. And then this is another great book that I picked up. Superman Batman. Has the cameo of Batman Beyond in it, so it's a really good book. Has a couple color breaks on it, but still, it's going to be for my collection, and that's cool. But then I found #23, and that's pretty much his full appearance in the book right there. And this one looks really sharp. This one should grade out as a 9.8. Pretty happy about that find. Then the best book that I probably pulled, not probably, the best book that I did pull out of the half price books was A Vision. Yeah, #1. I couldn't believe I saw the #1 there, so I picked it. And the best part, they're all half cover price. I mean, all those books, I couldn't believe it. So really nice. Is it 9.8? Probably not. I think it has some issues up here in the top corner, but still a book I don't have for my collection, but it'll be going in my collection. So that's pretty good. So then I did hit a couple comic stores when I was there. I only hit 2 of them. The first one I hit, I believe, was Urban Legends out of Mesquite. Small little comic store. Probably not the best part of the town. It didn't seem that way anyways. I'm not too familiar with that city. But it didn't seem too like it was that great of an area. But I went in. The worst part was all his comics are in short boxes. You got to pull them off shelf. That's kind of a killer. They're picking up short boxes, putting them on shelf, dragging more down. A lot of the comics were bagged. I understand it's cost for the owner to bag and board everything, but again, when they're just bagged, you got that much more of that could cause damage to the comics. But I scrounged around. I picked up a couple books. Um, Picked up some Godzillas. I like to try to find some of the Dark Horse Godzillas when I can. I'd like to try to put a set of these together, 9.8. But man, these books are they're hard to find. I don't find them that often. So he had probably about 10 issues there. I picked out a couple that have 9.8 potential. So I picked up number 7. Then I picked up number 8, Godzilla versus Everybody. So these two should do pretty good. Again, for my personal collection, hopefully they'll grade 9.8 and I could start working on that. And then the last book I picked up was just a Liefeld cover for X Factor number 52. Archangel Sabretooth cover. So I thought it was pretty cool. We'll see how it does. And that was pretty much it. All his books, if they didn't have a price, they're basically cover price. So the Godzillas were $2.50. This was $1, so not bad. And then the last comic book I stopped at was, I think it was Comic Asylum, and it was in Richardson where we were staying. So it was a nice little comic store. It was clean and stuff, and they had some nice back issue bins. The only book I really picked out of there, nothing wow, not really key issue, but a whole, from 83, 84, I believe it is. Has a fantastic. He's taking on the Thing. You always got to go after the Hulk whenever he's going after the Thing, a cover like that. So, paid $4 for it. Of course, I get, when I take it out of the bag and look at it later on, there's some like gunk up here. So I don't know if I'll be able to get that cleaned off or not. It kind of sucks, because you think it looks good, then you get home and you kind of look at it a little bit better and you find something wrong with it. So that was pretty much for the comic haul. Yeah. But the best part is we got home yesterday and I had like 2 packages waiting for me. Again, I do a lot of the Kickstarter programs, Indigo, I'll sign up on a lot of those. And these 2 are from Dynamic Forces. So I don't know, they're probably some of the Red Sonjas, because I do a lot of the Red Sonjas. So I don't know what they are. So I figured I'd do an unboxing here with these as well and see what I got. I think one might be the David Finch Vampirella cover he did, but I'm not sure what the other one is. Maybe Jim Balin Vampirella, I think it is he did. So we will see. And that's a pretty thick piece of cardboard. And it's the boys, Dear Becky. And that's what this is. Okay, so this is the Derek Robertson Kickstarter that they did. And I think I did the Dear Boys were probably add-ons. So you got I don't know if you could see it, but like the Virgin cover. I think it's issue like 1, 2, 3, and 4, or 1, 2, and 3, or something like that. And they're Virgin covers. This is number 3. Right there. And this one is this is number 7. So it wasn't like a 1, 2, or 3 issue. It looks like they did apparently 1, 2, and 7 or something. But they did that, and these are the Dear Becky. I don't know if I can't remember if these were. I don't think it was an add-on. These might have been like rewards, or when it reaches a certain amount of money that they fund, they throw in some freebies. So I'm thinking that's what these were. That's pretty cool. There you go. Yeah. And I think the last thing is the Boys, which looks like the old Animal House homage to that. So that's what that one is. And this one's pretty thick. This one's way bigger. Way bigger envelope. Now this one has two. Okay. And something in between. That thick cardboard. So, I'll go for the bigger one. Alright, okay, there you go. These are the Jim Balin and Holly Golightly, I believe it is. These are the Vampirella books that she did. These are thick. These are really nice. They're square bound books. So there's one cover. Another cover. And then the third cover. So you got, what I did is I did 3 of hers and I did 3 of the Jim Balin. So I got a total of 6 of these. Okay, yeah, so Jim Balin, she did, Holly did the Vampirella covers, and then Jim Balin did Red Sonja. There's the, looks like the black and white line art. And then the Virgin cover. And then the regular cover. So that's that. But I just want to show you these, the size differential in these books. I mean, look at these. That's something I wasn't expecting. I mean, these are almost like the size of the Black Label books that DC puts out, and this is the regular comic book size. So these are pretty cool. The Vampirella ones are square bound, so those are nice. And that, so pretty cool. Yeah, I'm happy with this. I always like the Kickstarter books. It's a way to like help support the artists, the companies, and stuff like that. And man, you get some cool stuff too out of it. So it's really cool. So yeah, that's it, man. If you could, like and subscribe and leave a comment, man. Let me know what you think. But that's it. Thanks for watching, man. Out.